Hi friends, welcome back to Libby No Niche. I'm Libby and today we're going to be making these super cute polymer clay snake earrings for spring with a pink melt. They're so fun. I love them. I always think of snakes when I think of spring because they're always around in my garden, and I also love flowers and gardening. So let me know in the comments below if you have a favorite kind of snake, if they freak you out, or if you don't really care about snakes and you just like flowers, tell me your favorite flower. Anyways, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot, and give me a thumbs up. And if you hated it, well, thanks for being here anyway. So anyways, let's get started. Here I'm just cleaning my work surface with alcohol and a paper towel. This is really important because there could be like clay residue left on my tiles, dirt or fibers on my hand. And the big one is the pasta roller for polymer clay. Somehow, random colors get stuck in places you would not even believe in this pasta roller. So I just make sure I clean my work area really well, and then I go ahead and get started. So right here, I'm preparing the clay to basically make an ombre. So it's really important to condition your clay because you want to make sure that once it's cured, it doesn't crack or anything, and conditioning it is basically the whole thing. Polymer clay is supposed to be flexible and able to bend without just snapping. So conditioning your clay is really important. Plus it makes it easy to work with. So I'm making an ombre today. There's definitely different methods to making an ombre. This is the one that I like the best. So I'm actually making like two because I took my cutters right there, the snake ones, with a white clay just to kind of test them out and see how many I could fit on one of my tiles. And I wanted to make two separate ones so that I could do different colors and basically get the most out of my ombre, because ombres do take some time for me. There they are. How cute are those little snakes? I just love them. So I dipped my cutters in cornstarch as to make them not stick or get all types of stuck in there. And the peel is like pretty satisfying. The only thing is there's just no way to get those little pieces out with the peel that I found. So I just go and squish them right out. I'm leaving the snakes on the tiles to bake in the oven on purpose. So this design is very delicate and I didn't want to risk like ruining it by using my blade to get the snakes off of the tile and into the oven. It's just a totally unnecessary step, and I'll clean them up the best that I can before they go in the oven, but it's more important to me that they maintain their shape, and then I can tidy them up the rest of the way afterwards. This is so satisfying, going in with my super tiny detail pointed tool and just getting that like remnant of clay that's just still there, that if I baked it, it would in fact be there, and it would kind of make the snakes look like a macaroon. There they are before the oven, and I'm adding a little star detail because although the ombre is super cute, I just want a little extra. So I went out with the white clay, I conditioned that, and then I'm putting saran wrap over top of it because for these star cutters specifically, because they're so tiny and detailed, if I don't use a saran wrap and I just try to dip them in cornstarch, for me at least, they pretty much always get stuck in there, and then I have to use like a ballpoint tool to try to get them out. Oftentimes that can ruin the little star. So this is what I like to do. It's not perfect, but it's what works for me. I'm just using a piece of paper as my background for them, and I'm peeling it off of there. I had to do this a couple of times just to get 3 stars per snake. So I did one big one and 2 small ones, and then I popped them in the oven. While my clay was in the oven, I decided I was going to make my earring card, which I do for all of my earrings. I use watercolors, which, hey, if you have seen my last video, it was me swatching these bad boys. Here I am using them and loving them. So for this design, I decided to do like a pink, just like abstract look, because snakes are kind of like wild and chaotic. So that's kind of where my brain went. And even if you've never done watercolor before, like literally in your life, you could make a cute earring card backer with watercolor. It's literally not hard. You can do something abstract like this, or you could, you know, try to learn some different watercolor techniques that are pretty beginner friendly. But this is fun. I'm just putting different pinks on here and splatting it around, adding different tones. I'm using the wet on wet watercolor technique for that, and it ends up turning out great. There they are out of the oven. So I'm using my blade to get these snakes off of the tiles, because like they're on there. They'll come off, but I just want to, you know, be careful and get them all off of there safely. Like they're stuck on. I could like flip them upside down and they would not come off. Shake them. Ain't nothing taking those off. My handy dandy hand drill. I love it so much. Not sponsored, by the way, but if they want to, hit me up. So there I go, just putting my medium drill bit on there. I'm going to drill the holes in the snake's little head that the hardware is going to go through. This part is really satisfying for me because I feel like I'm finally starting to see all my labor of love coming together. And I got this little hand file because even though that drill that I have has like different sanding bits that I'll use oftentimes, this design is very intricate, and I feel like if I would have used one of those sanding bits, it would have been like so impossible to get in between all the little crevices. But using that little using that little nail file was great. So 4 of these snakes are getting silver hoops, and 2 of these snakes are getting gold hoops. I made a warmer ombre, and those are the ones that are going to get the gold hoop. And then I made a cooler ombre, and those are the ones that are going to get the silver hoop. Just because your girl likes her warm tones and her cool tones, and she likes to keep them living together harmoniously. I have friends that I've given these, not these specific earrings to yet. This is my first time making these, but other earrings that I've made with those hoops that I'm using right here. And they have literally been like, these hoops are awesome. They're so comfortable. They're so dainty. So I'm obsessed, and they are comfortable, and they are dainty, and they look great. So I'm obsessed with them, and I love them. This is how we finished the earring card. So I let the watercolor dry while I assembled my earrings, and then here I go. I'm just cutting them with my handy dandy paper cutter. Yes, I do this for every single collection every single time. So that's just a fun fact about me, is that I will make watercolor earring cards every single time, and it might be tedious, but it is worth it. And I just stamped all of these with my little stamper and my permanent ink, and then I'm poking little holes through so that I can put the hoops through. And everything is coming together just like that. And these look so cute when I display them at my markets with these. It's just so colorful. I love it. I only want to make more snakes. Like, I have so many ideas. Let me know if you guys want more snakes and what colors you want to see, because this was so much fun. And I feel like I've just unlocked the world of making snakes. So get ready for what's to come. And the final reveal. Ta-da! All done. I love these earrings. Come here, Zoe. There you go. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for being here. Ellie says thank you. Zoe says thank you. They love snakes. Just kidding. They actually love squirrels, but snakes are kind of like squirrels. So anyway, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. And I hope that you are either inspired to make something cool today or you try to make these for yourself at home. If you don't feel like making them, but you really like them, feel free to check them out in my Etsy shop, libbynonichelllc.etsy.com, and follow me on all my socials at libbynoniche so that you never miss a beat. Also, comment your allergy medication for spring because I am a Zyrtec, Singulair, and Fluticasone girly. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you next time. Bye!